Hello, hello. So yes, I did fail and forget to change my my thingy on my screen because that's how I roll. I forget everything. But welcome to the stream. So I felt like doing a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV today. So I have two characters at the moment that I've been working on, and obviously I know that you don't need to have more than one character, but I like to have it for aesthetic purposes, so that's how I roll. Alright, so, oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Thank you! I was going to put my purple wig on, but I didn't have to, well it's kind of blue, purple and pink, but I didn't have time to set it all up, and then I was like, you know what, I'll probably just overheating it anyway. But yeah, I'm kind of enjoying that, so... Oh, hold on. No, I wanted to assign you adventure. Do hunting. Go hunting with the best skills. Oh, I can't do that one. Can't do those then. Alright, let's see. Field exploration. I need to get their item levels up, don't I? Okay. Its music's a little loud. Okie dokie, thank you. Is that better? It can be a bit funky sometimes. I've just switched from Slobs to OBS Studio, so I'm still sort of getting used to everything, being slightly different and all the settings being slightly different. Good, okay. So I haven't quite nailed the perfect settings for this studio yet. Okay, how's that? Okay, so I think I've done everything I need to do with those two. Oh no, just the one. Getting myself in a kerfuffle. Okay. I'm just going to reassign her to the same one. Okay. Okay, so I have got used Duty Finder to enter the Orbon Monastery, which is one of the Ivalice ones. But I think first... Actually no, I will sign up for this, because I don't know how long it will take to, I need to go in the Duty Finder. I don't know how long it will take for me to load into that. So, Orbon Monastery. And I will probably die a lot in that one. Your actual music is quite loud. You mean the game music? Is that better? There was music? There shouldn't be. Hold on. Hey DJ! Oh, it's gone. Okay, that's really odd. There shouldn't have been any music. I wonder what happened there. But okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. Thanks for letting me know. Hey Dan! Okay. So we are signed up for the raid. And I'm quickly going to go check on my squadron. I do find it funny when you get to the Evilise bit, you come across Vieira and they're like, oh, Vieira are very reclusive, and they start telling you all about Vieira, and it's like, no, is this the ears here? So I kind of wish there was different dialogue if you are actually a Vieira. I thought that was quite funny. I'm good today, Dan. How are you? So he's basically just saying that the recruits are fine, but there's another 6 hours waiting on that, so I'm not going to do that just yet for obvious reasons. Okay, so while we're waiting, because that looks as it's going to be more than 30-minute wait, let's go chase down this Sue, shall we? 999. Expensive. Enjoying another coffee and some homemade scones. Ooh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. I had some scones last week, but they weren't homemade. We did have the proper clotted cream and the jam though, so that was delicious. I just had leftovers pasta. So I took the tikka chicken and the green peppers, and I mixed them with some tricolore pasta, and then I covered it in leftover mozzarella with a bit of pepper. Yum, 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 yum. That's good stuff. So what are your plans for today? Resting up? Relaxing? I didn't have any cream if I was smart. I got some clotted cream after working Tesco, so I went for sour cream. But you did have rhubarb and ginger. Ooh. Yeah, you can't beat clotted cream on a scone, can you? It's just too tasty. So, and yes, I know it is very, very bright. It's because I'm right next to a window. So yeah. Ooh, cinema trip later. What are you thinking of seeing? Alright, I'm ignoring these because A, I kill them really, really quickly, but because I'm higher level than they are, but also because they're not worth the XP they give for killing them isn't actually worth. Oh, hello. I've come across another quest. Alright, this is insisting I kill it basically. Toss up between umbrella, land, or land. I've not heard of land. I've heard of the other two. A quiet place, it's a creek, isn't it? Hello, Stinky. Was that you making all that noise in the other room? Yeah, come on in. Ilt, Rauban, gods, it's good to see you. Ah, the Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss, but we did not come here to shed blood. You claim to seek harmony with all with all who call Girabania home. If this is truly your wish, you will welcome us as envoys of the Ananta. It is our wish, and you are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewellery. You have my word that it will all be returned to you when the meeting is over. We will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors. I reckon that's the closest we're going to get to a compromise, and we will have people standing guard. You haven't seen the first, but the premise looks the same. Land's a bit more esoteric, admittedly, but it's about someone who goes off-grid and lives their life there. It's a happy coincidence that Land and Nomadland have recently come out of very similar films. Ooh, interesting. Hey Liz, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Let them keep their swords. Then we have an agreement. Lead the way to your meeting chamber. Welcome in, everybody. And while we're here, I'm just going to give a quick shout out. Why do I have a feeling we've welcomed a Viper into our midst? Final bit of work for today, and then it should be a chill week. Yay! You're welcome. If you're not following Muso, definitely go do that. She's amazing. And she's lovely. Absolutely. Dan has got the right of it there. Ralban seems unconvinced by the Kalyana's sincerity. This Kalyana elder's intentions seem at odds with what we know of her tribe. What think you, Ilth? The enthralled cannot be trusted. Mayhap even the enthralled can learn to compromise. We'll go with the second one. We'll be nicer. Fail clips are the best clips. You believe an understanding can be reached? 'Tis not entirely unheard of, I suppose. Those who followed Saint Shiva eventually sought reconciliation with Ishgard. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The guard must be strengthened, ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the scions? I'll round up our comrades and send them to the Alamegan Quarter. You can go on ahead if you like, Hilt. My thanks. I'll see you in the palace. I don't think my hug command is running at the moment. I was having some issues with the old one, so I need to redo it. In fact, let me write that down so I don't forget. Because if it's not in my little book of books, it gets forgotten. So, to-do list. I'm going to have shown you guys my bullet journal. This is my tracker. So yeah, so that's the meal tracker, that's the goals. To do. Right. So I've done that this morning. And then add back in the hug command. That's one thing I hate about Twitch is the pitch bending to load it. Yeah, it does do that, unfortunately. Yep, so it's in the notes of notes, so I'll get that done later. Because I have the memory of a especially forgetful goldfish, and if I don't write it down, it just flutters away. Right, how far am I going? Do you know what, I'm just going to teleport there and be late. Goldfish, but remember the weirdest thing. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You put the nail right on the head there, Liz. Like, if it's unimportant and not going to be relevant to my life, it's like a steel trap. If it's something important, no. Hilt, I've brought reinforcements. Arenvald told us of the arrival of our unexpected guests, and I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Y'shtola and Thancred as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I am not familiar with the Kalyan tribe myself, but Alizé's report suggested that they shunned contact with other races, despised it in fact, even compared to other Ananta. Indeed, this apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy, and I imagine Lise was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, 'twould seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Y'shtola and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. My short-term memory is shocking, long-term memory is alright, but I can recall lots of use. Yeah, it's one of those things that I think when you put things to music or you put things in a sort of a rhyme, you're likely to remember it. But if you don't, if it's just a fact, then off it goes. We should join General Odin inside then. Ilt, do you know of the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city, at the top of the stairs. The guard there should have been instructed to let us pass. Okay. Still getting used to this area. It's a new area. And it's like a freaking maze. So I'm constantly getting lost in this area, which is why I teleported here to be quicker. Is this one of the doors? No. I'm guessing that there's some steps up around here somewhere. No problem. Aww. I love seeing my friends follow each other and get to know each other. It's a good time. So does any of you play this game? Oh, here we go. You're with the Scions, miss? General Aldin left orders that you were to be escorted inside, if you'll follow me. Yes. There's actually a bit of 12 in this. It's kind of an alternate reality 12, but it's in there. And as you can see, I'll play a Viera, so...
Thank you all for coming.
It is the best. You got a new friend in the US to raid another that just yes, exactly. It's so nice and it's wholesome, and seeing people join in with people is great. You know, there is the occasional person on Twitch that tries to sort of control and push people out, but for the most part, like 98-99% of people that have come in and out of these streams have been so lovely.
I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place?
Nope.
Or should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
It is a nice throne, though. Look at them all chatting away, wholesome.
Expertly done. Lise has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
The little animation for chatting looks funny.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
On my screen or in the game? In the game, okay. Oh, okay, good. I was worried for a second then.
Another vote in favour. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kalyana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania
It's okay, it's okay.
devote themselves to our faith. You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi!
I don't think so. I think we're going to kick your butt.
Lady of Bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
Oh, this isn't going to be pretty. She was hard enough last time.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
I know, right? She's gorgeous. But she's also not a good...
It's up to us.
Primal. Down she goes. I do like the Ananta, but she's kind of the leader of the evil Ananta. Okay, so the two of us are immune to what she's doing right now. That's why we could protect them. Otherwise they'd be enthralled, like the snake lady was, and be forced to worship her forever.
God damn it! The guards were already turned! Fools!
No, you don't!
The Kalyana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvold to shield us.
Yes.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
I always love when they stop to have these conversations. You're all just like in a holding pattern.
All right, I
or
think
like
I have
when
an
someone
idea.
throws
Keep these
themselves in
people
front of a
safe,
bullet or an
General. I'll be back
arrow
as
and then
soon as I
nobody
can.
fires another shot. It just makes me laugh. Oh! Looks like we'll have to come back to this cutscene. Oh, hello, Lisa. We're going to have to come back to this cutscene. Oh no, they're withdrawn from the duty.
Whatever she's about to, best make it quick.
It's like, yeah, exactly. I know. Everyone just stops
Who
to
will
have
be
a
next to
conversation, or
die
like
on my
someone's bleeding to death and everything stops, like, and they're fine just until it's the moment for them to die, so they can get out the important bit. It does always make me laugh a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to have to click that again in a moment, but what we'll do is we'll skip through that bit so we don't have to watch the whole thing again, because it looks like it's going to chuck me into the Orbon Monastery, which I didn't think was going to pop in for another 10-20 minutes. Right, so the Orbon Monastery is the third raid out of the Ivalice subsection of this game, and oh, someone's withdrawn from the duty. Awesome, thanks. And we've started back from square one, so yeah, okay. Okay, we got to the end of it, so it has allowed me to do that. How do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. If I think like that, we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light at my side. We can do this. Yay, Arenvold! If he dies, I'm going to be really upset. Yeah, I know, right? The joys of online. Isn't that right, Il? Use the duty action deflect to dissipate the ether spheres Lakshmi releases. Oh god, this is going to be hard. During the battle, be warned that allowing an ally to be enthralled by an ether sphere will result in failure. I'm going to fail a few times. Oh no, it's not going to let me do it. Alright, I'm going to pop out of this then. We'll just have to wait for another time. Do I want to switch jobs? No, let's keep myself as astrologian for the time being. Alright, so duty action deflect. Let's do this. Let's give it a go. Right. Deflectors archery. Don't know where. Okay, they're right behind us. Oh, hold on. How do I... Oh, this is... Oh, I don't like this. That is not easy. Ah! Oh, I don't like the way it flings you around like that. No. Damn it. Oh, that's really hard. Okay. Why is R3 the button for that? I'm going to change... I think I'm going to change to Scholar. Although it should be interesting because I haven't played Scholar in a while to remember where the buttons are. So I've got Royal Biolysis Physic. Summon that. I haven't played this version, so I wouldn't... Yeah, it's that's going to be tricky. It is definitely going to be tricky. But you know what? That's why we've got more than one chance to do it. No, I'm going to do it on normal. I want to beat it on normal. If I can't beat it on normal, fair enough, I'll make it easier, but I want to at least try. At least this way, I can inflict her with... Yeah, at least I can poison her so it can at least do damage while I'm busy. Oh, do you know what I didn't do that? I may have to change the keybinds for this for a moment. Okay. I'm going to see if I can change the keybind on that because that's... I mean... Yeah, why don't you make it L3? That makes a bit more sense. Keybind. So that's all on... Oh, here we go, controller. R3 button. Setting. I don't know what button to assign it to be honest though. Gonna load for... Oh, thank you! Thank you! It's not letting me do it. Okay, I'm just going to have to keep trying, I guess. I might do it on easy then, because it looks like trying to do this with R3 and popping in and out of Zoom is going to be an absolute nightmare.
I offer you peace.
I wonder if I can just... Hey, Sobek! How are you, my friend? Have you got any tips for this one? It's very difficult. Oh, jeez. Okay. I think I just need to distract it long enough that... Oh, stop turning me around! Why is deflect not working? It's not working at all now. Damn it. Can I just destroy them? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to resort to just completely ignoring this whole deflect thing. Oh, jeez. Okay. Working on things with stream deck. Ooh, no, that's absolutely fine. I think we're supposed to destroy them, yeah. So the problem I'm having, Sobek, is that the keybind for deflect, which for some reason wasn't having any of it there, is R3. And R3 is also zoom in. In general, it's fantastic. It's doing really, really well. This particular fight, it's a nightmare. I may have to resort to very easy, and I don't want to do that. But if I can't... It's like deflect isn't even giving me a thingy now. Supposed to be able to deflect it by standing in the way. It's not doing anything. And then move. Oh look, it's just come up with R3 now. It's disappeared again.
I offer you peace and serenity.
Actually, my life. I love this music. I'm missing something here. The deflectors are coming up all the time. Hurry up, Marigold. Oh, deflect in. The deflection needs to fit that skill to make it work. Why can't I do it like this? Okay. I am trying to... So, when I'm zooming in, that's me clicking that skill. But instead, so it's R3, it's just making me do this instead. I don't really like doing things on very easy, but I think I'm going to have no choice with this one. There's got to be a way. Yeah, I was trying to, but it wouldn't let me rebind it for some reason. So I've been levelling up Astrologian, but I switched to Scholar for this one because I thought it might be easier, I've got more attacks. It's more of a pharmacist.
I offer you peace and serenity.
No, not Aaron. Yeah, if anyone knows how to properly read keybind on the PS5, let me know. Because it doesn't seem to want to work when I try to do it. We do like movies here on this channel. Oh wait, that worked. It worked that time. Oh, it's worked now.
I shall free you from your hate.
I don't know why it didn't work before. I wonder why it's only worked on very easy. I kind of like to try that again on normal mode, but for some reason it just wouldn't let me trigger the deflect.
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
So I'm playing through some... Oh yeah? What kind of stuff? If you can say in the chat. If not, DM me about it later. Good idea. Good idea, Lise.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Alright, so it looks like we're fighting with Fordola. Oh, it's come out of bloody thingy. Like this. So now in her... What's it? waiting for Lisa to finish talking. The envoys are in your care, shouldn't very well as you see our guests to safety. Okay. Make it back or ooh, what kind of popcorn? Okay, yeah, it was just a big cutscene. Yeah, what kind of popcorn? That sounds good. No, salted, might be yummy. Joe, you're kind of making me want to turn popcorn now. I might text my husband later and be like, you can come back from work when you finish. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it's not the easiest thing to do. So just that one left. It's my
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
I don't know if it's just this fight or if there's something going on with the controller, but it's not doing what I expect. I'm really excited to see the Stormbringers though. Oh, there we go. Now it's fun. Weird that they're having such conversations in this one, but they're not, in a lot of the fights they've got voice, voice conversations or something, and this one they don't. I'm guessing, although it's probably implied
Here it comes!
Did it! Yay! Wow, that was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be.
it! We beat her!
What are we reliving now? Okay, this moment. Fair enough.
What is this?
I'm only going to say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
So there's only one answer for Fordola. No matter what she's done, it's always been for Alamigo.
Seven hells! It's her! The Butcher!
She's reliving all the pain that she inflicted on those people. Seems appropriate.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
It was quite sweet. I'm glad they did that instead of killing her off. Well fought, Ilt Arenvald. That was a near thing. Aye, our stand against the Kalyana would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd be enthralled as surely as our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... Oh, it's my fault. My stupid mistake. Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldier who first spoke up in favour of the Kalyana keeping their weapons springs to mind. A primal servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sri Laxmi's influence. Thanks, Y'storla. We'd appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fordola turned up. What was she even doing there? I asked her to come. Explanation, exposition. Well, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnfried was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Fordola picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordola grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then, as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face if that's what it takes. 'Tis a long and arduous path you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alphino. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I will see that you're not interrupted. Don't you and the Scions stand down. Get some rest. You've earned it. Woohoo! Done it! I love this area. So pretty.
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people.
Spread democracy wherever we go, with my big-ass sword. Or book in this particular case.
It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Giovanni's stars one last time before I leave.
Aww. Change White Mage for Scholar. Yeah, I was playing as an Astrologian, just trying to level it up. Next I want to focus on my tanks. Get my tanks up. Oh, this is going to be emotional, isn't it?
Forget something? Your Grace, there was no word.
You mistook my footsteps for hers. Yes, White Mage was already 80. Yeah. Yeah, I've got my Scholar and my Astrologian are in the 70s.
Raubon Aldin,
yes.
You are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
But, Your Grace...
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Aww. Rebuild Alamigo.
I did. I'll show you in a second what I've got to.
Alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with the most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
I love these two father-daughter relationship.
But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
Oh,
no more.
Little face.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I
It's
understood?
like they've just reached in, grabbed my heart and gone, stomp. They've just thrown it on the floor and they've stomped on it.
Yes, Your Grace.
Square Enix love to stamp all over our hearts, don't they? They fucking love it. They're like, we're going to make you really care about this, and then we're going to change it, and it's going to be beautiful, and you're going to love it and hate it at the same time. Okay. Oh, I was going to show you the thingy. I'll do that in a sec.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
I know, right? They're like, oh, you like that character? Sorry, they're dead now.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow.
Oh, they'll
no shame in
down
admitting
himself.
it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
He is a boss, I like him. Which means he'll probably get killed soon.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Don't.
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest.
Caught you red-handed. Alphino is growing on me, but Alizé is still, by far, so much cooler.
But I must yield the floor to Raubon. He has an important announcement to make.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate.
Yeah, Alizé is cool.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Pippin!
'Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap One of my old
Wait, did you get
acquaintances
it in
can
your
introduce
fingers,
me
or-
to a mercenary company of some such.
You may be getting on in years, Father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
He wouldn't be that useful in battle if he had no hands.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Here's some drink!
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humour, and you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation.
Swigging ice cream soda out of the bottle. Oh, I haven't had that in years. Oh, that sounds so yummy. You're making me want it now.
If, he says. Welcome home, Rauban.
I've just got my usual staple water.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
I am distinctly unsurprised.
Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch. In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
Come on, shadow bringers, give me the shadow bringers. I think it's about time I headed back to Ralga's Reach. What's next for all of you? Alizé will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you if you no objections. I'd welcome the company. Il, why don't you come along to the Reach as well once you've said your farewells to Nanamo and the others? Indeedy. Upon completion of this quest, you'll be able to access the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking to the Royal Menagerie attendant. Well, I think I'll be taking a lot of very silly pictures up there. I must assume Father's responsibilities without delay, lest our rivals, both inside and outside Uldar, treat his dismissal as a window of opportunity. Rest assured they will find Tizona's edge just as sharp in my hands, and somehow much smaller. It seems my road has come full circle. I appreciate the support you showed for my earlier decision, overruled though it was. I have asked enough of you, Ilt. My only words for you now are those of gratitude. Thanks. Where's the... Ah, there it is. I think my downstairs neighbours are fighting again. Yay. I'll go and pick up some of these side quests soon, but I want to focus on... I've been doing a lot of side questing lately, so I want to focus on... And actually, I might change it back. So, level 70... here we go. So yeah, this is what I am at the moment. I need to level up my hand and land. I've not really focused on those yet, although I did a bit of fishing the other day. So I'm a 56 Paladin, 36 Marauder, 31 Dark Knight, 60 Gunbreaker. But obviously Gunbreaker starts at 60, so I've not really done anything with that. And these guys all, this one starts at 30. White Mage I've maxed out. Scholar I'm at 78. Astrologian I'm at 74. Monk I'm at 36. Lancer I'm still at 1. Ninja I'm at 72. Samurai 55. Archer 23. Machinist 30. Dancer 67. Black Mage 38, Summoner 78, Red Mage 50, which is where I started, but I'd like to learn more on Red Mage, that's cool, and Blue Mage 16. So that's kind of what I've got at the moment. But I didn't want to... Obviously I had to level these up, because I didn't want to max out Scholar completely. So I thought I'd level up this enough that I could do some of the quests. The next one I'll probably do will be go back to Ninja, because that should be enough, high enough for me. So but I haven't decided fully yet exactly how I'm going to play it. But firstly, let's independent mender. Looks like Lakshmi kicked the crap out of my stuff. Ninja is your OG, which is funny, it was mine when I started. Well, the funny thing is, my OG was actually on Ild, Arcanist. And then I ended up having Scholar being my favourite. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your game. Enjoy your game. Actually, while you're here, let me give you a quick shout out, Sobek. If you guys don't follow Sobek, check him out. He's a good egg, and we like him around here. We like him around these parts. Man thing. There's Alizé. Alfino has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed everything. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Dankrid and Y'shtola when we heard the report of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. No, but you know what? I took a week off as well. Sometimes you do need to just take a bit of time out from streaming, you know. I found that although I'm still on Twitch and, you know, I'm still going into people's streams and that sort of thing, I'm not on it as much, and I'm finding that I am much, much better mentally speaking. You know, and I don't feel obligated to be in people's streams anymore. You know, I've been demodded on a bunch of channels, so I was modded on about 5 different channels. I'm not anymore. I'm only modded in a couple of channels now. I don't feel obligated to be in there, you know, and I don't have all of that nonsense to go with it. I can just go on when I want to, play a game that I want to. I've not got anyone saying to me, you shouldn't be playing that game. It's my channel, I'm going to do what I want, and if you don't like it, you don't have to be here. So, like I say, it's been better for my mental health. Monaco. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby this time, but we'll need to keep a close eye on the Kalyana. You could say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day. But someone has to make an effort at reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. Yeah, same for you, Sobek. I'm always at your back. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Broodmother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Vera and M tribes first. I plan to have the Resistance Scouts keep track of the Kalyana's movements at all times. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the Resistance Army out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance's newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. What? The Bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller independent groups, and when Conrad passed his command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Ralga's Reach. He just happened to be serving as the Resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray, but that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under the new government, I'll be nominating Ralban as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice, assuming he accepts the post. Alamigo will have a formidable weapon in its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. The seeds which we so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. Smiley faces all round. Ooh, what have I got? A dress-up Ralban! Ooh! I love getting a new minion. Hingashi. I didn't give thanks to the Kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. But there their generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look so much like Jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants. Has she got into dango? These dango, yeah, she did. These dango are delicious. Will you have one? More sweetbreads? I surrendered my blade to secure what few coins we have. Eat the dango. Eat it. Bah, just like talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden I shall never know, but I am alive and I must return to my master's side. How you can do that without your sword? I like her too. Come see you. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. Aww. They're becoming like a father-daughter situation, which is really what she always wanted. You know, her own parents treated her like crap, so she's got someone looking after her. That's kind of what she wanted all along, you know. But yeah, she was bad. But I do love a reformed baddie. Have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo, and Lord Xenos put to the sword. Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Nay, Lord Xenos lives? Deplorable. That our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumours. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims. I have to get ready to head out going to my friends for the day. Oh, enjoy yourself. Thanks for stopping in. I'll message you on Discord. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to be streaming till about 6 or 7. Depends. Actually, probably more like 6. Oh, I got a trophy. Because I'll be... yes, absolutely. Message me whenever you want. Alright, so let's talk to Lise for a second and progress. I might switch to Ninja though, like I was talking about before. It'd just be interesting to get back into the swing of Ninja and try and remember what it is I need to do. It's 3:15 now, so in about 3 hours I'll probably be having dinner about then, so that's when I'll come off. Lise has tidings to share with you. Great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognised the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it today, we're in good hand. Thank you! Thanks for stopping by! Having the Bull of Alamigo at the helm's done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultana to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked your magic, you'd never have contemplated following his heart. The Council has also decreed that we're to maintain a presence at Ralga's Reach. Liz will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly. A bit too tirelessly, some might say. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. That's an exaggeration, and I always get up again. Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now, not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Kalyana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's, Shanti's daughter, you know, the half-dead one. For whatever reason, the Kalyana thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She still won't meet my gaze, and she's given up trying to ignore me. It may be only the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her yet. Ilt, there you are. Alphino, Alize, is everything alright? We've received word from Tataru. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that she didn't say, only that we should come to Kugane right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alize is determined to make it a party of 3. Yay! That's because she's better inviting you up. As I've told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit from fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister, I have given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. You will be joining us, I trust. I was about to say I'd come too, but I'll just have to set off cheering you on from afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Yeah, you kind of have a job now, Lise. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangential concern to Alamigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off then. Hancock and Tataru await us at the Ruby Bazaar offices. So I'm assuming we'll be crossing paths with the so half-orc Setsu and Tsuyu at some point. Okay. It's up these stairs, I believe. Yes. Greetings, honoured madam. May I show you in? Yep. Gary! Hello, Gary.
My friends, thank you for coming at such short notice.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved?
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
Fear not, my turkey
My
friend.
apologies. Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course. Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugane to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual. The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
I beg your pardon?
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu. But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
It certainly would, had we not already known they were alive.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
Have you informed Lord Hien? Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them.
Absolutely.
I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
Aye, we'll find Gosetsu together.
Thank you. If Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear. Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not, but I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garlean's movements, and more besides.
The informant awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanjo Hanamachi. From its shining facade to its dark underbelly, few know Kugane as intimately as he. One of the finest informants money can buy. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Permit me to assist you in your quest, my friends. The sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Should your search take you away from Kugane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail. I'll give Soroban a hand. If he's providing us a ship, the least we can do is supply the provisions. We'll be at the pier if you need us. A welcome offer and an excellent plan. Without further ado, let us seek out this informant in Sanjo Hanamachi. So, what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm just going to have a quick short comfort break. I'm also going to grab a couple of nibbles because although I've had lunch, I'm really, really hungry. I'm having one of those days where I just want to eat everything in sight. So I'm just going to have a quick comfort break and I'll be back in a moment. Crisp M&Ms. Oh, yes. I would absolutely do that if I had any M&Ms. But I've got some chalky digestive biscuits just to tide me over. And I've shut the blinds to stop the excess light coming through. So I look more human now, I think. Alright, so I need to go to Sanjo Hanamachi. Let's see. So how far is it I need to go? Over there. Rakusa district. It'll be quicker if I just what's it over there. Done it again. I keep putting my thingy on backwards. I promise I'm a functioning adult. This should be the place. Now we wait and see who comes. It has been a while, my friends. Yes, a long while indeed. Oh, it's not going to be the Namazu, is it? Yep. It is. I knew it. Gyodo, any funny business and you know what will happen, I trust. Oh no, no funny business, only loyal service and the finest quality information. Of course, such quality does not come cheap. No, but then Hancock already paid you. Honestly, you must think we were born yesterday. I've half a mind to call Lise. So, for those of you who aren't aware, Lise kicked him very, very hard. No, Lise, I beg you, no boots. I will tell you everything I know, free of charge. The Empire searches for Yotsuyu, high and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, they did, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And have you decisive information? Were the two individuals here cited indeed Gosetsu and Yotsuyu? Alas, I see them with my own eyes, I did not. But the Imperials are confident. Yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. But here is something they do not know. A rumour which you will find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly Regadan samurai appeared on Kugane Dori with a beauteous maiden and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. 'Twas no common katana either, but one of surpassing craftsmanship. Well, that is interesting, assuming it's true. Did you corroborate the rumour with the pawnbroker in question? No. Regrettably, I do not have a working relationship with the master of Shifuku Shichichen. Now why would that be, I wonder? If I didn't know better, I'd think he'd lent you money. He will help you, I'm certain. While you speak with him, I will make contact with my Garlean connections and learn what I can of their progress. A glimpse of the blade is all I need to be sure, but is it wise to let the Namazu out of our sight? No, he'll betray us. No more betrayals, no more boots. To divide our forces is simply more efficient. He's right. Given the urgency, we would do well to split up. So I will go with our friend here. Nothing improves efficiency like a little supervision. Yeah, Alice. You, but, yes, we will go together, and there will be no boots. Let's be about it then. Good luck with the katana. Shall we reconvene at the pier later on? Fragrant as the Ruby Bazaar offices are, I prefer the fresh air. I believe Alice has her task well in hand. Shall we seek out the pawnbroker? Oh, I forgot. Greeting. Nice. Funny that's so far back in the game to get greeting. I usually try not to eat on stream, but I'm too hungry not to. Everything in order? Then let us proceed to Kugane Dori and find the master of Shifuku Shichichen. Okay, off we go. And it's all the way down there, so the main marketplace is probably the best one. A Regaden samurai and maiden? Never seen him. Now, if you don't have any business with me, make way for someone who does. Welcome, good madam, welcome. Will you be buying, or...? I'm looking for a sword. Ah, so you have heard tell of the Regaden samurai's katana. Small wonder. It is a fine example of its kind. One moment. Dare I hope you found our poor broker? Excellent work, Hild. And that is the katana? There can be no doubt, it is Gosetsu's blade. The craftsman is exquisite, is it not? And you will be pleased to know the pledge has just expired. I should be glad to sell it to you, assuming you have the coin. This is no ordinary weapon, you understand, and it is priced accordingly. If you are serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have already expressed an interest. The blade represents conclusive proof of Gosetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered a necessary cost in securing his safe return, yet it is not a decision I can make alone, least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. I could lend you the coin. Nay, my friend, grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot ask this of you. It's enough to know that Gosetsu is alive and well. Yugiri, wait. The scions will buy the katana. Pray consider it a gift. Master Alphino, your kindness is touching, truly. Yet in matters of coin, would Mistress Ataru not expect to be consulted? Come now, our friend would never have relinquished his blade were the need not great, and are we not bound by honour to help a friend in need? I say we are, and I am sure Tataru will wholeheartedly agree. It's settled then. You have made a wise choice, my friend. Such pieces are few and far between. Now, if you would be so good as to come this way, I should prepare the necessary papers. If I may ask, sir, after he visited your establishment, do you perchance know where the old samurai went? He is our friend, and we would return his weapon to him. A friend of yours, you say? I see. Well then, I suppose there can be no harm in telling you. No sooner had I provided him with the requested sum than his pretty young companion became clamouring for dango. I duly recommend those served at the Umineko tea house, and thither did they set off. Clamouring for dango? Can these truly be the same people? It makes no sense. Some matter of code perhaps, but it avails us naught to speculate. No, she just wanted dango. Let us go to this tea house and see if we can pick up their trail. And our company, the Cheeky Nuggets, we have got up to level 5 now, but the person who set up the company has stopped playing 14, so I'm going to be submitting a request because it looks like they didn't transfer it over to me before they left. So I'm going to be submitting a request to have that transferred over to me, because it still says we're working towards level 8, which is not true. We're actually level 9 already. But of course I remember. How could I forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl you'll ever see, scoffing down dango as if her life depended on it, while the old samurai looked on. Not quite what he expected, I'll wager. Far be from it gossip about my customers. He was planning to spirit her away across the Ruby Sea, out of the reach of her family, no doubt. When the girl had finally had her fill, they set off in the direction of the Shiokaze hostelry, presumably to find someone discreet with a boat. So Gosetsu made for Doma. This woman who travels with him, the more I hear about her, the more I wonder if she can truly be Yotsuyu. Ooh, tea set. Yes. Wild doubt remains over the identity of Gosetsu's travelling companion. For now, we can but follow the trail. Come, let us away to the pier and make ready to sail. With luck, Alize will already have joined Master Soroban and Mistress Ataru there. I needed these biscuits so much. Oh, they're not here. Hold on. Oh, Pier 2. My fault. Misread that. Now that I have some biscuit in my mouth though, hopefully the annoying stomach will stop. There they are. Excellent timing, my friends. Mistress Alizé arrived mere moments ago. All went well my end. Gyodon met with an Imperial officer and wheedled his way to some new information. It seems the troops who recently arrived in Kugane came directly from Garlemald. The Imperials based here have been kept in the dark. And that's not all. A contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing for deployment to the Ruby Sea. If I didn't know better, I'd say they picked up Gosetsu's trail. Then your information matches ours. We are quite certain the Gosetsu seeks to cross to the mainland. Okay. On the trail of Gosetsu! I'm sorry, did you hear that right? You used Scion funds to buy Gosetsu's katana at the asking price? Aye, well we're in some haste and it seemed a worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here is the contract of sale. Pray see that the man is paid. Val's beard, you agreed to this? Give me strength. Well, it's not like the search can wait. You best be on your way. But Alphino, we need to talk. I want you to come straight to the offices as soon as you get back. Promise me. She's going to rip him a new one. Oh, very well. I shall call upon you as soon as I return. First, let us get to the Ruby Price. Let us go to the Ruby Price. If Gosetsu has already set sail, the sentries there are sure to have seen him. Thanks, Taro! Taro seemed rather vexed, did she not? Ever the melodramatist, I'm sure our finances can stretch to a single sword. Remind me to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. But I digress. We have work to do. Yeah, but it wasn't your money, Alphino, so you can't really just go ahead and just hand it out willy-nilly. Excuse me.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
That doesn't sound good. Let us go investigate.
What's going on out there?
Thank you, Muso. Yes, it's been a great joy having you here. Thank you for coming in. And for those of you who don't follow Muso, go do it now. You will thank me later.
Travellers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy. We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless
Yotsuyu is on that island.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
exactly how
We
to say.
will help them, while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Shut up, Alphino. Your sister is more badass in
Fine,
every single way.
but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What,
And
and you're
what
going to
happened last
swim
time?
there, are you?
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing. Yeah!
Come.
Alphino. Need some rest, do you?
I hope your defense is lacking. Leave
Nearly
it to
forgot
me.
that I was playing as a ninja for a second then. Where's my fairy? Oh yeah, I'm not playing as a Scarlet Maid. Can't remember all buttons. Pick up. Are you up there, Alphino, or are you being useless? Oh, he's up. Fair enough. Changing classes really does throw you off, doesn't it? You got more? No. Oh, hello, Tansby. I think that is it now. You hear for the old man? He's at the top. You'd best hurry. I keep going to try and heal them and then reminding myself I can't. She lost her memory, maybe?
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Oh, Gosetsu.
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
Gosetsu!
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan, eliminate hostiles! All forces, attack!
Nice try, mate. I may be a rusty ninja, but I'm still a ninja. literally travelled halfway through the world. Self-detonate. Oh, it's been really nice to be back into this game. I took a little bit of a break, a few weeks. I was getting a little burnt out with it, wasn't really sure. But it's picked up again now. I'm feeling much more invested in it. I'm actually really enjoying myself. I remember there we are, that's my throw button. Helps me select the right person. That's it. It's pretty amazing how everything can get which patterns to use and all that stuff. Oh, I died. What happened? What got me? Fair enough. Didn't realise I was that low on energy. I must have been hit by something big. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Oh, I'm all the way back down here! Okay. Watch it.
Your defense is nothing. Leave this to me.
Close the windows. I feel like I've got a little bit of a bad habit playing Doom as much as I have lately. Is I keep expecting that to kill myself and then have to remind myself again. itchy noses when they play video games. I always do. Two of them, we shall need a strategy. Both of them are this way. Maybe what we did last time. It's really hard to see when they're doing it because they're emitting orange. Oh, self-detonate, that's what got me again. Okay, so I need to really keep an eye out for that. Fair enough, fair enough. I think after this I may actually end stream because I'm quite tired and I'm still hungry.
I suggest we begin by learning what we can from this.
I don't quite know why I'm still hungry. I've eaten lunch and I've had a load of biscuits. But my stomach is absolutely gnawing away at me at the moment. So I'll give this one more go. Win or lose, I'll call it.
Leave this to me.
I'll end. Okay. There you go, sit out. Very much definitely going to have to come back with this one, get more used to it. Because this used to be my name, but then I started playing healer and I just got stuck with this. completely. I'm getting back into it. I'm just not used to relying on other people to heal me anymore. So tactically it's always with him and then focus on the others. But at least I know he's still taking it. I keep forgetting about the stats. So that's what that is, right? Okay, I've just been done earlier. So that's what it was. Figured it out. Took me some time, but I figured it out. Still got me from there. we were talking about.
The art of my forebears.
What does that mean? Doesn't sound good, whatever it is.
Release!
Alright, was I supposed to do anything? Because I didn't see it do anything. Oh, they're all going to self-detonate. Okay, let's hide over here then. Hopefully I'm far enough away. I should have stayed where I was. Right, okay, so that's going to be me done for today. I think that I'm overheating and for some reason I'm super hungry. So thank you everybody for being here. Hopefully we'll get past this bit next time. I think I'll go in with a healer because that's what I've been playing lately. I just switched over to a ninja because I thought that I would go back to ninja, but I think that actually I'm going to stick with healer. So yeah, that's fine. I think it'll be a lot easier when I know I can heal myself and shield myself and all that sort of thing. I won't be relying on Alphino to heal me, so I think I'm going to do that next time. But we're going to go raid one of my awesome friends who was in the stream earlier. Let me just make sure they are actually on. Shame you couldn't be... Oh, thank you. I'm going to go raid... the person I was going to raid actually isn't on. But yeah, I'm going to go get some more food because I don't know what is going on with me today, but I've already eaten my lunch and I've had those 3 biscuits and I'm still hungry. So I need to go sort that out. But yeah, we're going to go raid my friend Mike because he's lovely. He's playing Subnautica. Thank you for being here with me and I will see you on Tuesday because I'm going back to my original schedule. So I'll see you on Tuesday. Follow me to Mike. Here's my raid call. So we just say this when we go in. I'm going to update this, but I keep saying that and I haven't got around to doing it yet. But yes, so thank you for being here with me. Much appreciated. Love you all. And we're going to pop in and see Mike. I will see you over there.